Alright, good morning everybody. Today we have a wash and wax on the boat here behind me, and we have almost 300 feet of hose reaching all the way down to there. And the reason we did that is because there's no water access on this side of the storage complex, and I don't have a water tank yet, which is coming next as soon as I can get a setup going on with the trailer or van, whatever I can get. But other than that, simple wash and wax, just washing the top side and then waxing. To get started, it has something I haven't seen before. It's very weird. You can kind of see the spots. It looks like just salt water that's just sat there, but it's still wet. And it hasn't rained in 2 days, and none of the other boats have it on there. So it's very weird. It's almost like a gel, just kind of greasy. I don't really know what that is, but I'm assuming just salt water that sat there was mixed with something. But anyway, it's a Boca Bay, which I love the name of. But we're going to get started on the wash. This will be super quick. Everything's glossy. There's really not any oxidation. We're just scrubbing her down and then waxing her up. I always start at the bow and work my way back. It's just because that's the way the water drains. Alright, so this is pretty dirty. I'm listening to the Tom Segura and Bert Kaiser, I think it's the Bear podcast. Hilarious, he's got Matthew McConaughey on there. Anyway, this was a lot dirtier than I expected, which is completely fine. And when I say dirtier, this guy, I believe he does fishing charters, like inshore charters or something like that. So he takes clients out, so I'm assuming it's a bunch of dried fish blood, fish guts, stuff like that. And if you look down there, I'm just gonna take you. So like this spot right here, the rest of it around it will come right up. But like those spots that are a little deeper are usually something like fish blood or fish guts, something like that. So I've got my hard deck brush, and right now I'm using degreaser as a first step, just to kind of get everything broken up. I'm gonna scrub it. And then the rest of, I'll scrub that. But everything looks like that, obviously. But up here, so hey, your tripod. Up here, I use bleach, and bleach is your best friend when something is extremely dirty, especially on a boat. Now, the thing you have to be careful with, like, see, this was all mildewed, and I got that cleaned up. I'll probably see if I can bring back the shot and B-roll it here. Before, but it looked about like this. Pretty bad. You can see that. The bleach will clean that right up. But the problem with bleach is that it can eat a gel coat. I'm gonna double take detailing. Gotta love spam calls. Like just all day. That's just all day I get will eat a gel coat, and the problem is you can't maintenance anything with bleach, because if you continuously use bleach, it's going to eat at the gel coat, and that's where you get oxidation from. So you'll have a really bright, brilliant white, but it'll be super dull. And that's what you see a lot of times. If you ever take a fishing charter out, like you pay and get someone to take you out, usually they maintain the boat with bleach because it cleans super well, but the problem with it is it eats its gel coat, which is no good for longevity. But for cleaning as a first step and a preventative maintenance, it's completely fine. Now you definitely don't want to, I'll probably have to dry that Airstream off. I got a little wet. But you definitely don't want to wash your boat with bleach every single time you wash it. It might clean really well, but put in a little bit of extra elbow grease. Maybe use some actual degreaser instead of just soap. But if you clean your boat regularly, you won't have to deal with that. Or call us, and we'll come do it for you, so you don't have to deal with any of it at all. All you got to do is tell us what you need. But other than that, we're going to go around the boat. I have everything sitting in degreaser at the moment, which is fine because I'm in shade. Now normally you don't want to sit things in, let things sit with something caustic on there. But we're in the shade, it's cool outside, there's a nice breeze, so it's not going to get hot and it's not going to burn the edge of the paint, and everything's wet. So I'm letting the degreaser sit on it for the time being while I'm just yapping. And then I'm going to scrub it down, and then I'm going to spray the really bad spots with bleach, and then I'm going to come back and scrub it again, and then be done with the wash on the top side. So I'm saying it's super simple. It's usually super quick to do washes on boats, and then the waxing takes a little bit. We're using a paste wax, like I said, and then I'm going to top it with a ceramic detailer, and that's just going to be a little extra in case I miss a spot, something like that. So let's go ahead and finish.
Truth be told, I was down bad, now I got it on go. Finna count my dough till my thumb got slit. Put my neck on glitz, put my name on the list. Finna shine on the fucking jump. From the bay, been player one, way too clean. I was born this way, this my DNA. I was EBT, now the bread on the way was the ETA. I done took my payment, it sound too clean. I'm a trailer. Never thought I can't. Got $1 on me. What is life but a dream? I can turn me up. I ain't even hit 10, bro. This shit lightweight. Let them feel my bass. Finna test your jaw like my last name Davis. Heard your slap, but it sound outdated. What you rated? I got a 10 in the backseat, peeling off clothes. I'm 5 in the crib, and she putting on a show. Tell him eat my dust when the green light show. I'ma peel up. Don't want this smoke. Lil, you don't want this smoke. I'ma spark that. I've been feeling on edge. I'ma burn that down to the ashes cold. I'm on fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'ma spark that. I've been feeling on edge. I'ma burn that down to the ash get cold. I'm on fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. Spark this. Don't fear no death. I'ma burn that down to the ashes cold. I'm on fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. I'm on fire, I'm lying. I'm on fire, more fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. I jump up and count my blessings. Yeah, I ball out so hard, got them thinking I'm man ambidextrous. Yeah, look at me manifesting. I'm in love with the bread and look at the spread. I'm thinking I'm blueberry central. Sign on the dotted circle the amount. Hella O's like I went running routes. I wanted this since I jumped off of the porch. I've been in free since I lived on River's couch. Gold frames on me leading the charge. My eyes is open, I can see it to Mars. I'm Steve with a Mac serving up genius bars. Reach for the ceiling, nigga. I'm the same look with a gap too smile. I never backtrack. I'm a long way from home with the block too hot. I ain't touching on road, break ground when I grow. I was kissed by a rose. When go a mile if they lace my souls. I could walk on air like I'm stepping on stone. I'ma spark this shit. Don't fear no death. I'ma burn that down to the ashes cold. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. I'm on fire, I'm lying. I'm on fire, more fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. More fire, I'm lying. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more
Alright, we got the top side done. The heavy cleaning. We're still gotta come back and grab a rag and a degreaser and just go to town on the smaller stuff. I'll do that right before I wax though, because I would get any dust or debris that would fly in, anything like that. So I'm gonna do the final cleaning before I do the wax. Now we just have the hull, which is the fastest part. We just scrub it. Nothing too extreme. We're just really nothing I gotta worry about either. Just scrub it. So pretty simple. Alright, we're going to start the wax. Now, I'm using a yellow pad. Now, it's a grins pad from Hard Freight, so it's not really a fine cut. It's really it is super fine. So I'm not really trying to cut much. But, I am using this 3-in-1 cut, polish, and wax. Because there are some water spots. There's some lighter, like a tiny bit of oxidation. And just some little things that I want to take care of. It's a one-step, it's a great wax. It lasts about 4 months last time I tested it. So this stuff is fantastic. So I'm going to use this and do everything up here, and then do the bottom side, and then we're done. This is complete one step, like I said. So this yellow pad on 5-inch on my Minerva Max Shine poetry, and then, like I said, the Minerva 3-in-1 cut, polish, wax. Now it's not a super heavy cut, but what it fantastic wax. We're gonna cut it. I was using 3D wax or cut and wax or polished wax like that. I ran out of it for one. For two, I don't love it. The wax in it is not great. The cut is decent, but the wax in it is not fantastic. So we're gonna do this tonight. It's near impossible to see on camera, but that what I just showed you is sanding marks. Now, sanding marks are what you may say is it's just sanding marks. That's what they are. It's just from not finishing out sanding processes when you're removing oxidation. Now, the rest of this boat has some light oxidation all around it. I would suggest more than just a light polish like what I did. And I forgot my bottle, but other than that, this boat looks fantastic now. I grab my bottle up there. Oh. Round over here. Just gotta get a little looky-loo. And of course, super glossy. Yes, I did wipe off that spot where I sprayed. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave water spots. But other than that, I am about out of storage on my camera. Alright, what's up, y'all? I am currently editing this video, and I just realized that I'm about to yap for like 8 minutes. So I just wanted to pre-warn you. Go ahead and click off now. And I also want to remind you, if you did enjoy this video, which I hope you did because you've watched like 20 minutes so far, go like and subscribe. Do both. You don't have to, preferably just subscribe. But if you could like this video, gives me great feedback. I do put a lot of effort into these videos. I think this is my 25th video, but they're definitely getting better. If you go back and watch my first video on my channel, I don't want to take it down just because of growth and whatever you want to call it, but it's terrible. It's absolutely horrendous. Filmed on my phone. I've actually got a Action 5 since I've started my content creation journey. But if you have any questions, concerns, comments, anything, leave them in the comments below. I do respond to every comment that I get within, that's probably as soon as you comment it, actually. I usually don't get more than a couple comments on my videos, so I can still respond to every single one of them. If you don't leave a public comment, I believe my email is in the bio. You can email me, ask any questions you like. I'm an open book. I actually do have a second company that's a digital marketing agency. It's still newer, but it's still there. And I can definitely help you grow your business if that's what you're looking to do. Or if you just have any questions in general, feel free. But other than that, I'm about to yap for the next like 8 minutes. I don't even know about what. I think I just started talking because been working all day and tired. But there's a lot of information in there. It's not just random talking. But you don't have to watch it for sure. But before you watch that, click out, subscribe, and then watch the rest of the video if you want. If not, go to my channel and watch the rest of the bountiful videos I have, and the more coming up soon. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video again, and I sincerely thank you for watching. Alright, so I got everything waxed, and as you can see here, I got my Tech 582, my ceramic detailer. Kind of went around if I missed any spots, anything like that. See, like right here, you might be able to see it on camera. The water beading is fantastic with that 3-in-1 wax, and it cut down on some of that oxidation. Everything's all waxed. So it looks great. Now there's still some debris left. That's to be expected. I'll get that in a minute. But you didn't see it. I went around, wiped everything down. This stuff is actually just water activated. So you can just spray it on, spray back off some water, and it's fantastic. But I did wipe down some places that I wanted to get a little more aggressive with. But I didn't video that because I've been a face full of ass the entire time. And I need to trim up my beard. Anyway, so we got this finished. The top side is finished. Well, everything that I can't reach from the bottom. I really like to work standing up, not leaning down. So I like to do the entire top side to where that I have to bend down for, and then I'll go on the bottom and do the rest of that, like this right here, the sides. I'll do all that standing, so that I'm actually standing on the ground and I don't have to bump with it, whatever. But we're done. I got that compartment cleaned out. It was all stained. It was super stained up, which is normal to see, especially on a charter boat. I say charter boat. This isn't your typical charter boat. It's a little bit smaller, but it's an inshore charter. If you're not from down south, Gulf Shores area, I don't really know who watches my videos yet. I get those demographics when I get more viewers. But if you're not from down here, we have boats like this. People will take you out on them and go inshore fishing for things like redfish, trout, sheep's head, stuff like that. Your kind of prize fish, which I absolutely love to do. I love fishing myself. So if you're ever down here, try and find a charter like this and book with them. You will have a fantastic time, and usually they prep a lot like this. So they prep a lot to make sure that you have a great time. So definitely get with some charters if you ever come down here. And if you're already down here, or if you're a charter captain, give me a call. I clean boats. But other than that, we're gonna go down to the ground and clean up my feet, because barefooted, and then do the hull, wax the hull real quick, and make sure the backside back there, the transom, is good and clean. We're gonna wax that up, and then we're out of here. That's it. I mean, we could do more to this boat. A one-step polish would be nice. Now, obviously, I would recommend a ceramic coating especially if you're using your boat for like a business, or if you take it out fishing every day, or anything like that. If you're using your boat consistently and all the time, even throughout the year, in the winter, whatever, I would recommend a ceramic coating wholeheartedly, just because, one, it protects your investment. Boats are a massive investment. Two, it makes your life a whole lot easier. Because if you get a detailer to come out, I'm not saying hire us, but that would be fantastic. But any detailer, get them to come out, ceramic coat your boat. What they're going to do, what they should do, is remove all the oxidation, and then they're going to lock in that clean, brand new gel coat with a ceramic coating. And what that ceramic coating is going to do is make it easier to clean, protect your investment, like I said, and make your boat look glossy as can be. So it's also not going to get oxidation if they did it correctly, because the ceramic coating reflects and protects against the UV rays that cause the oxidation in the first place. And a little known side effect that's not really a selling point, but it's kind of cool, you can actually save on some gas. It increases your gas mileage a little bit. Now it's like, it's a super small, it's not a lot, but it does increase your gas mileage, which is, I think, a cool fact, because it makes the surface of your gel coat so slick, so you just kind of guide through the water. I've never actually ridden on a ceramic coated boat. I don't know if it's any different. I highly doubt you'd notice, but it is a little fun fact. But before I finish this video, go like and subscribe. Just right now, just go ahead and do it, because if you've watched this far, you probably like some of the content I make. So go subscribe so that you can see when I put out some more. And I do boats, cars, trucks. I've done a plane before. I really wish I got that on video, but that was before I started making content. But I do everything, and I've been detailing for 6 years now. I turned 20 in May, so I've been detailing a long time. For someone my age, I know that's not long in some of you old heads terms, but I've been detailing a long while, and I do some cool stuff. I mean, I love my job. I love what I do, and I'm also a full-time college student. I go to Coastal Alabama, if you know where that's at. It's a community college. I go for civil engineering. That's just a little bit about me, but full-time, I'm a detailer. This is what I do, and I love my job every day. And if you're thinking about getting into detailing, if you're more into the business aspect of it, go check out my second channel that's coming soon. I talk about more specific business stuff, and just kind of the business guru type videos, but it's something that I wanted to make for a long time because I love yapping about business in general, and just how the world works. So go check out that channel. I'm going to try to get it up as soon as possible. I'm going to be posting vlogs. I plan on starting a podcast, and of course business content like that. But other than that, I'm going to finish the hull. Top side's finished. Still a little wet. That's okay. There's nothing that's going to leave water spots. I've wiped all the gloss. The non-skid is just a little wet, so that's fine. There's not really, as you can see, I mean, everything's in fantastic shape. And this console was super, can't show you the dogs. This console was super dirty, super dusty when I got here. And now it's super shiny. So, which obviously is the goal. And I do want to get a 1-inch polisher for things like that, just because it's almost impossible to do without that. I'm going to stop talking. I've been talking for 7 minutes now. If you're still listening, fantastic. Much appreciated. But I'm hop down for the, I think, 6th time that I've said this. Hop down and do the hull, which with a wax, speed 2, with what I'm using, with the Minerza 3-in-1 cut, polish, and wax, like this. Now normally if you're doing just a wax, just speed 1, kind of slow movements, and then just wipes off super easy. This I'm going to do speed 2, maybe 3 depending, but I just want to do a light cut, something like insanely light, because there were some water spots I saw, some super light oxidation. Just I wanted to do a light cut, just kind of shine it up. I'm not charging for that. It's the same step. I just want to make it look a little pretty. But other than that, I'm going to finish up, and then I'll see you probably in the truck.